Hello my friends, my name is Claire and you stumbled upon Porch Coffee, so please stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, What's Your Theory? Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me, so if that sounds good to you or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos a few times a week, so click the like and the share. Let's get to 25K before the end of the year. Or somebody said 24 and 24. That'll be our other goal. And 25 can be the stretch goal. Just 1,000 difference. If you're new here, I'm a late diagnosed autistic lady and I have coffee with you every Monday morning. Why? Why? Well, because when you're autistic, it's hard to have friends. Is that not true? I think it's pretty true. So I come on here and have coffee with you and tell you about my week. And you listen to that and then you tell me about your week in the comments and I can respond to that. And there you have it. Internet friends. Update on Mug Club. I think we're at 130 or 131. So thank you to everyone who joined the Mug Club this week. On my website, whatchatheory.com, you could get a porch coffee mug. You can get an imposter porch coffee mug. You could get a sticker that turns your already mug into a porch coffee mug. You can get a camper mug or a travel mug. We got them all. We've got it all over at the Woodshed Theory Mall. You can still be in the mug club if you don't have a mug, but if you want to help support me in some way, thanks. It's just a thing we do. There is no pressure, as always. Anytime I ask you about anything that has to do with money, please know that there is never, zero, any pressure. In fact, you can pay me just by watching my video. It might just be 10 cents, but that adds up, right? A penny? 10 cents? I don't know how much it is, but it's not a lot. How are you doing this week? I have to admit, it's later than I usually film Porch Coffee because I slept in late. I don't know why. I've been having trouble with my sleeping schedule, which is not normally a problem for me, but I've been remiss with my medication recently, and I started taking it again, so I'm just having some sleeping issues. So hopefully they'll resolve soon. As a person who doesn't struggle with sleeping issues, I'm like maybe the only autistic person out there who doesn't have a problem with sleeping. Like, I sleep too much, which I know so many people have sleeping issues and I feel terrible about that. Do you? It just sucks when I do have sleeping issues. Usually I fall asleep and then I am asleep and then I wake up. I'm like not a person who wakes up multiple times or has a ton of trouble falling asleep. Oh, so rude. So rude. Whew, I've been thinking about a lot this week. I'm trying to remember everything that I did. I've been prepping for my next hat launch, which is something that I do like once a month. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome, as long as you're polite and fun. Or not fun. You don't have to be fun, but polite is important. Respectful. Try your best. So yeah, I sell hats and scarves and crocheted things on my Etsy. I do a drop about once a month. I think the next drop, check out the community post this week. I think it's going to be this coming Saturday. So I've been working really hard on that this week. Just making hats on my knitting machine, pumping those out. I say pumping them out. I can't pump them out as fast as everyone. Okay, if you have a knitting machine, I've had people comment like, I can make 5 in an hour. I can make, what kind of voice was that? Oh my gosh, Claire, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's so easy. Okay, that's great that it's easy for you. It's work for me. and it takes a while. And I have other stuff I need to do, like photograph them, list them, wash them, all that stuff. So I've been working busy on that, trying to get as many done as I can, so that you have as many to choose from as you'd like. So watch out for that next Saturday, because we always do a live stream when we do the drop. We'll do a live stream, and if you're there, you can win a free hat. I do that every time I do a drop. You just need to be present to win and enter on the live stream. It's a pretty simple system. We'll pick a winner randomly. You don't have to spend any money. I will send it to you for free. You don't have to buy another hat to win. None of that. You just need to be there and you could win one. Because you know what? I hate things that have strings attached. Now, I will send it anywhere in the world. And unless it's not possible. So void where prohibited. I have to say that for the legalese. Void where prohibited. Also, like, I'm not responsible if you get charged to, like, customs or whatever. So just so you know that. I don't have any control over that. But as far as I can, I will, and I have shipped them all over the world. So show up. More details to follow soon. Anything else I've been up to this week? Well, I've been trying to be more intentional, which is my word for the year, so that I can reach my YouTube goals better. I've also been talking to my loved ones a lot about being more intentional about what I put out on YouTube as far as, like, information, and being more detail oriented in that. Because, you know, there are 10,000 subscribers now, which is great. Thank you. I love you. But I need to be very careful with the information I put out there, and give my sources and give resources, because I know that you're trusting me to do that. So I'm going to do better with that. So I've been thinking a lot about that, and being more intentional with that, because there's a lot of misinformation out there about autism, OCD, all of those things, and I don't want to spread misinformation. So I have been thinking a lot about how I can be better with that. I don't think that I have spread misinformation, to be clear, but I want to make sure that moving forward, I'm giving you, like, the best quality that I can, and making sure that we're part of the solution and not part of the problem. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. The reaction to my red hair, which some people have said isn't very red. I think it looks really red on camera. I think it's pretty red. Has been pretty positive. So thank you, everybody. I think I read a comment that was like, I like red hair better, but if green hair is your mask, then that's cool. Green hair is not my mask, man. I always kind of felt like it was my natural hair color growing right out of my head. I love having green hair. It makes me feel so good. I just have my reasons for switching back. First of all, it's been a while since I've had a natural hair color. It's really hard to get it out of your head, and I have been growing it out to the point where a decision needed to be made. Like, if it was going to continue to be green, then a bleach needed to happen. And I had a bleach accident a few years ago, as you know. The bleach accident of, August 2021? Where I don't like to think about it. This is me thinking about it. I could start crying. My hair broke off, fell out. I did it. I did it to myself. So I just, since then, I have done a few bleach washes, maybe one or two, done some color remover, but no real bleach. So, yeah, anyway, I did get a bleach from my friend to do this, but it was in a safe and professionally monitored environment to get the green out. So, I don't want to continue to bleach my hair for now. I'm continuing to let it be as healthy as possible. It took so long to grow back, and it's finally back. So That was another reason. Also, not that I necessarily care about aesthetics, it doesn't match a lot of things. Like, I like the idea of like having a whole look, and it doesn't always match clothing. Like when I went to the Ren Fair this year, I still have a movie to do about the Ren Fair. Oh my gosh, Claire, catch up with yourself. When I went to the Ren Fair this year, I had the green hair and I felt kind of weird because like I don't care necessarily, but like it didn't go with the whole look. I wanted to like have a whole look, and the green hair didn't really go along with that. So just things like that. But no, I feel like I love having green hair. I mean, one day when all of my gray grows in, I might just do green all the time. But for now, I just needed to take a step back from it for now. I hope you noticed that none of those, well, I guess I was going to say like people do notice it. Not that I care, because I kind of forget after a while. None of it had to do with like people's opinions of it. Like I kept my green hair for a long time, and I happen to know that Kathy, my mom, who will watch this video, was not a fan. She likes the natural colors. I don't really care about other people's opinions of it. It made me really happy. But yeah, it's not a mask. It's funny that no one would say that about a natural hair color. Like, oh, that's your mask. Maybe if you were bleach blonde or something. I don't know. Anyway, here I am, just chatting up. Chat. I am so proud of myself for updating that number 2 weeks in a row. Look at me go. We are back on track. 2024. Here we go. Did y'all watch my 2024 goals video this week? Oh gosh, coffee. I sat down to film it and I realized that at the top of my list, I wrote 2023 goals. Like I wrote the wrong year. Wow, off to a great start, Claire. I also put out a video this week about how I set goals as an autistic person. And maybe it has nothing to do with how autistic people set goals. I was just sharing my personal tips that work for me as an autistic person, how my mind works, how it's helpful for me, how I get started. So I put that video out, and that was my first autism video of the year. 1 a week. I'm trying. It's not as easy as it looks. You ask any of the other autistic YouTubers, it is not as easy as it looks. I remember once my dad was like, well, how hard could it be? That's my dad voice. That is not what he sounds like. Some videos are super easy, and other videos, you know, you need to do research. You need to write down what you're going to say. Then you have to edit. I edit a lot. Should I put out an unedited video? You don't have the patience for that. I'm sure of it, but what I like about being able to edit myself isn't that I'm saying like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I don't think. However, sometimes I feel like I say something and I'm like, that is not what I meant. And it's nice to be able to edit oneself. Also, I speak super slow when I'm trying to be intentional and trying to like read from ideas from a paper. And that's boring. Nobody wants to watch that. So I can put out an unedited video if you want to see what that's like. Years ago, because I've been at this for a while, I did put out a video that I accidentally put out an unedited video, and then I uploaded the edited one right after that. Once I realized I made a mistake, but I can do that. I know Orion's done that, and people seem to shine to it. Maybe I'd get less comments about how I don't really act autistic if you saw the unedited video. But this is pretty unedited too, so I'm a chatty today. I'm chatty. I do want to take a moment and thank everyone for always coming and having porch coffee with me. Sometimes we have a ton of people. Usually when I have something catchy to talk about. But when I don't, several hundred people still show up to have coffee with me, and I just wanted to say thanks. Sometimes when I have like a crazy thing to talk about, then it's like 1,200 people, 1,300 people. But usually it's like 600, and I want to say thanks to you 600 people. Why do I want to say that? Because I know I don't like always talk about autism stuff on my porch coffees. My goal of this isn't really that. the goal is to like show my true self, be unmasked, and allow you to have an avenue to do that with me. And I hope that that is what you find here, and that you feel relaxed and comfortable. And it's, you know, a way for us both to practice being more communicative, which is it's a little dumb on my part because like I'm just talking to a camera. But then again, you're just writing the comments, right? But you gotta start somewhere. I don't think I talk to anybody as much as I like have these conversations with you. Like I don't have like a stream of consciousness conversation with anybody. It's just hard for me. So thanks for being there for me as well. Oh, I'm sure some of you saw the short I posted of me opening gifts from Taylor from Mom on the Spectrum. How cool is that? In the gift, Taylor sent me a yarn squishy. And I have to say, I think that might be my first adult stimming toy. Is that what you call them? I don't know. I don't think I've had fidget toy. Anyway, I am surprised about how much I enjoy it. I would have told you I'm not really into like fidget stuff for stimming, but yeah, that squishy feels so nice, and it is nice to squish it. So maybe I should explore more squishing in the future. Squishing fidget stuff, it is kind of helpful. What else is happening this week? Oh, I am filming a collab. Hopefully that gets done this week with Miss Jen from Neurodivergent. She's newer to YouTube. She just finished her first year, and we've been becoming better acquainted. So watch out for that soon. I can't wait to film that collab with her and introduce you all to her if you don't know her already, but definitely check her out. She seems like a nice person, so that's exciting. I have a goal to do one collab a month, so this will be my first one. Look at me smashing it, killing it, at my own pace. I'm trying not to like make myself tired. Anyway, I'm just trying to be intentional. So yeah, that's what's going on this week. That's what happened this week. Hats, YouTube. Then I went grocery shopping and took a nap. Grocery shopping is exhausting, man. I know everyone's saying just order the groceries, but I also don't really leave the house, so it's good for me to get out of the house. I'll just take a nap afterwards, probably. That's probably what'll happen. Anyway, yeah, that's my week. Thank you for joining me for Porch Coffee. Make sure you let me know in the comments what your week was like. Let me know if there's any autism topics you want me to talk about in my upcoming videos. And I will see you next time. Bye, friends. Bye. Goodbye. Farewell. So long.